Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, January 5th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Boy, I'm going to be glad when this week is over, when my internal body calendar resets itself. Man, I am so out of kilter. I have no idea what day of the week it is. All right, we do have a little bit of news, so let's get into it, shall we? A sad chapter in Annapolis history has closed. The families of those killed in the Capital-Gazette shootings, as well as the survivors, have reached a confidential monetary settlement with the Baltimore Sun and Tribune Publishing for negligence in failing to protect their employees. The terms are confidential, but the group has also named the building owner, St. John Properties, as well, and a settlement has not been reached with them, so that portion may still go to trial. Here's a different kind of police story, and one from way out of our area. But on November 12, 2022, there was a tragic crash on Pulaski Highway in Elkton that claimed the life of a couple who were out celebrating their wedding anniversary. The crash left their three children, 17, 13, and 6, without parents. Well, two Maryland State Troopers, Trooper Matthew Hughes and Trooper Samuel Rogers, had to go to their home and inform the kids about the accident that night. But they took it one step further. Knowing that their first Christmas without their parents was going to be really rough, they took it upon themselves to raise $5,000 to purchase presents and gift cards for all of the children. The two younger ones have moved to Ohio, so the Maryland State Police coordinated with the Ohio State Highway Patrol to deliver the goods to the kids. I'll tell you, we need to see the other side of cops more frequently, and thank you to Troopers Hughes and Rogers. No surprises here, but new Navy football head coach Brian Newberry has hired Grant Chestnut as the offensive coordinator for the team. Newberry and Chestnut worked together at Kennesaw State for 4 years. Navy football has also announced that the quarterbacks coach Ivan Jasper, wide receivers coach Mick Yokidis, and offensive line coach Ashley Ingram will all remain with the program. Ingram also will carry the assistant head coach title as well. Boy, there are 20 happy nonprofits in Annapolis. They are all beneficiaries of the $50,000 raised by the Annapolis Rotary at their Annapolis Crab Feast in August. They were AHS Drama Boosters, AA CASA, Literary Council, Assistance League, CBF, Chesapeake Children's Museum, CRAB, Club 164, Cystic Fibrosis, Girls on the Run, Eastport Volunteer Fire Company, Friends of the Stanton Center, Helping Hands, Junior League, The Lighthouse, West Annapolis Pop-Up Pantry, Maryland Hall, Naptown Jazz Kids, Peak Social Foundation, Salvation Army, Severn Leadership Group, and the Tennis Alliance of Anne Arundel. I am sure they are all absolutely thrilled. And right now, you might as well mark those calendars since we all have those brand new shiny 2023 models. Friday, August 4th will be the next Crab Feast. And as we wrap it up, some fun for you. The Annapolis Town Center is opening up their newly installed outdoor ice rink on Friday. It'll be open daily, weather permitting, of course, through February 22nd, and the hours are noon to 8 p.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. It'll cost you $11 per person to skate, and they have skate rentals available for $4. And here, this is kind of cool, but with every admission, Tuscan Prime is going to give you an $11 gift card to eat at Tuscan Prime. So, if you are the Brady Bunch and you take the 6 kids out and Alice and Sam the Butcher, Mike and Carol could have a very nice dinner at Tuscan Prime, nearly all paid for. Okay, that's all I got news-wise. Podcast stuff up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight. I need to get off my butt and edit Buck from Groom My Style. And then look for Judy B. from Francis Marketing Group next week. And if you were on your toes yesterday, I did drop a quick bonus podcast with Oliver Wood, who will be at Ram's Head on stage on Friday the 13th. He has a great show. If you've never seen it, get some tickets. Go see it. You won't be disappointed. There are a few tickets still available. But do give that pod a listen. It's a short one, maybe 15 minutes long. And that's a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and thanks to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, and Scout and Molly's. All right, so now you just need to hang tight because we have George from DCMDVA Weather with your only locally forecast weather report you're going to find. And of course, we have Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace here with your Maker Minute. All that coming up in just a bit.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, January 5th. Yesterday didn't get quite as warm as possible, but it was still way above average, and for the most part, showers and storms stayed to the south and southeast of the Annapolis region. So overall, it was a great day with a really nice sunset to cap it all off. And it will stay nice through today before turning colder to more normal conditions for early January. Look for sunshine today with highs in the upper 50s to lower mid-60s in spots, ahead of days of additional sun Friday through at least next Wednesday, with temps near 50 degrees Friday and in the mid or upper 40s for most spots over the weekend, with more upper 40s to lower 50s Monday through Wednesday. So it will be staying fairly nice, though much chillier than the unseasonably warm temps we've had so far this week. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. Today through Sunday, check out Super Mag Fest down at the National Harbor. It's a 4-day premier music and gaming festival with events running 24 hours a day, featuring electronic as well as tabletop games, and plenty of music. One of the highlights of this festival is always their indie video as well as tabletop games, sometimes featuring local game devs, and Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road. Saturday, they have Sock Saturday with a boomerang heel. Sunday is their Fast Track Learn to Knit session. Monday, their Advanced Sweater Workshop with Great Gingham starts, the first of 2 sessions. Then on Tuesday, they have Learn to Knit Color Work, Making a Pillow, and that's the first of 2 sessions as well. And starting soon is a Techniques class, doing double point needles, as well as 2 at a time socks. And registration is open for more classes coming up in January and February, and even some further out. Class sizes are limited and tend to fill up fairly quickly, so register soon. Tomorrow, the Creative and Performing Arts of South County and Edgewater is having another art night. One session for ages 7 through 10, and another for ages 11 and up. This session's topic is acrylic painting. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, today their Half Pint Kids Club is doing fruit and cracker pizzas, and on Tuesday their Half Pint Kids Club is doing breakfast on a stick. Over at Art Farm in Annapolis, today through Saturday, check out their teen and adult Trompe l'Oeil or French Fool the Eye painting workshop. Sunday there's Vibe Flow and Chill Yoga, and Wednesday there's virtual botanical drawing for beginners. And their kids' winter semester is finally here. On Saturday, Their Kids Art School for ages 6 through 8 starts. On Monday, their Kids Art School for ages 6 through 8, with the evening session, continues, as well as beat making for ages 12 through 16. Tuesday, there's cartooning for ages 9 through 12, digital illustration for ages 13 through 17, and fashion design illustration for ages 9 through 12. And then on Wednesday, there's the Junior Kids Art School for ages 9 through 12. And they have a bunch more winter and spring classes coming up soon. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today, Bush Annapolis has a crafternoon, and Odenton has Knits and Knots. Tomorrow, Discoveries, the library at the mall, has Snowy STEM. Saturday, Deal has Tea for the Bees, a winter sewing workshop, where you can socialize with fellow gardeners about gardening for pollinators and other beneficial insects and wildlife. And also on Saturday, Discoveries has Elementary Tinker Time. Monday, Deal has a Nature Explorers Club. Mountain Road has the Mountain Road Adventurers Guild. And Odenton has monthly mixed media with art inspired by music. Tuesday, there's an online session of plant-forward cooking with Vanessa Young. And then on Wednesday, Maryland City has a crafting drop-in. Bush Annapolis has Makerspace open hours, their Nature Explorers Club, as well as the Everyone Eats Cookbook Club. Broad Neck has a paint night with a winter theme. And then there's an online session with Annapolis Art Alliance Art Talk. And over at Unallocated Space in Severn, tonight is a virtual happy hour. Tomorrow is the DEF CON 443 Cybersecurity Meetup, talking about InfoSec, software-defined radio, capture the flag, ham radio, lockpicking, and a little bit of everything involving security, cyber or otherwise. Monday is their project night. Tuesday, their electronics fundamentals class continues. And then on Wednesday is their open house night. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minute.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.